Okay. So, if you're watching on YouTube, then nothing's gonna change. But if you're watching on Twitch, then there's something I'd like to test out. So, recently I installed an OBS plugin that lets me change the pitch of like audio sources. So I think I'm gonna put it to the test to see if I can I don't know, get away with streaming my favorite songs. So today's playlist is gonna be full of songs by Maria. She's a really great artist, kind of underrated. Uh, I highly recommend you check her out. And yeah, let's just see if Twitch decides to knock me over. Okay, and if push comes to shove, the VOD is still available on YouTube without music as usual, so nothing's really gonna change on YouTube. Maybe some stuff might happen on Twitch, but on YouTube it's gonna be fine. Like nothing's gonna change there. Okay. So now with that out of the way, um, okay, let's just begin with today's content. Anyway, uh, if the Twitch stream gets like stopped in the middle, like yeah, then you'll know what happened. Okay, so to be fair, today is just gonna be more or less a semi-random stream. Mostly doing this to, I guess, distract myself or escape my IRL problems. I know, kinda irresponsible, but can you blame me? A lot has happened in the last few days, and honestly, I'm kinda tired. Kinda is an understatement, by the way. Okay. So, what will I do? First, I think I will. Oh yeah, if I wanna upscale or upgrade my core processing, then I'm gonna need lots and lots of electricity. Oh boy, I'm not sure if these semi-fluids can, I don't know, can keep up. We'll see, we'll see. If push comes to shove, I'll just make more semi-fluids. Oh, hello. Okay. So far, these creosotes, my creosote supply is still pretty healthy. Now, where's all my steel cells? Hello. Where's all my large steel cells? Oh, they're here. Okay. I'm gonna take this with me. These with me. Because I'll be working with fluids a lot. And I don't have a proper logistics system for my fluids. So, yeah. Also, this macerator is not doing anything. So, yeah, right. I keep forgetting it can't macerate tools and weapons that aren't at full durability. My bad. Debating if I wanna give my crossbow more redstone because if I upgrade my crossbow in the future, then it will lose all its current attack speed bonuses. So yeah, I don't know if that is gonna be worth it. I also have some aluminium, which I guess I can use to turn into uh new crossbow limb. Crossbow limb. So aluminium is pretty good as a crossbow limb. Where the hell? Why am I doing this? Ian. Here, 0.8 seconds and 4 as opposed to wood's 0.9 and 3. There's also something else I can make. It's called magnesium, which is honestly only slightly better than wood. I mean, durability is the same as aluminium. And I can make this if I make an extruder. But the thing with the extruder is that it's not very useful right now. Okay? Like, a lot of its recipes require at least MV, medium voltage. And right now, I'm not even halfway through LV. So yeah, do with that info as you might. But anyway, today I intend to upgrade all of these machines to LV. Yeah, basic electric versions. Of course, electric machines will run faster, but um, I'm not sure how useful they'll be just yet, especially the macerator. Because get this, uh, the HPC macerator processes one item every 20 seconds or so. So let's say an electric macerator, LV electric macerator processes an item at, oh, why am I doing this? I can just do this. Hang on, let me see. How long does it take to macerate? 20 seconds. Yeah, still 20 seconds. I mean, it doesn't use a lot, but like, the voltage doesn't have to be high, but it uses a lot of electricity, and it's painfully slow. It's still gonna be painfully slow. I don't think it's gonna be worth it. Not to mention, like, I don't get the second the second slot. Just like the byproduct slots, as you can see here. There are 4 slots. Um, Realistically, the second slot will be the most significant one. The third byproduct slot can be whatever, and the fourth one is only ever used for recycling. You know. Yeah, I guess the nice thing about machines in this pack is that you can recycle like basically any machines. So like this steam turbine, which I'm not using, can be recycled. Wow. But yeah, unless I make an arc furnace or uh, an arc furnace or higher higher tier macerator, I'm not gonna get all of these. Sadly. And an arc furnace, the thing with arc furnaces is that they consume a lot of power, as you can see here. Voltage times amperage equals usage. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Come on. Let's get back to business. First, I think I'll make a alloy smelter. All of these require two electronic circuits, so I should craft those first. Circuit board, resistor, glass tube. I can make vacuum tubes using red alloy, which I will craft right now. 3 stacks of redstone and off of me red alloy. 4 redstone and 1 copper. Wow. It uses so much redstone, it's kinda insane actually. And there's no other way to save on redstone. Just gotta have to bite the bullet. So sure. Okay, in the meantime, well, at least it's pretty fast. In the meantime, what should I make? I have a lot of cables. Okay, hang on. Let's go shopping for more cables. Wow, I'm almost out of almost. I have 4 stacks left, and I say almost. But to be fair, it did go from like 10 stacks or so I guess it's close to being used up. Whatever. I think I'll stop once I have a full stack of pistons, because those are very annoying to craft. We have more red alloy ingots. Delightful. which I can then use to turn into red alloy, molten red alloy. Yep, which will give me more vacuum tubes or less. Okay, first I gotta change this chip to 5 glass tube of steel rods, and copper wires. Right, yep, steel rods and copper wires. Give it some red alloy. Redstone alloy would be the best, but I can't make redstone alloy right now because, well, I need an electric blast furnace, so that's gonna have to wait. Okay, now with all this, I should do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I'm gonna get some molten red alloy, which can then be turned into vacuum tubes. I didn't even need to extract that much, but it's okay. I can always like re-solidify my molten red alloys. All's chill. And another cell. Put that over here, and we're gonna have something cooking. Yep, yep. But I do think I should make like a sort of fluid storage somewhere. Yeah, like hang on, let me. I didn't need 2 dollies, just need one. I'm gonna shove these up there, and I'm gonna move my tests like this. Okay, and I guess I'm gonna place another chest over there, so this place can be my fluid storage. Except of course I'm gonna need some other way to store it. So I guess I can make some ULV tanks. Where's my ULV tank? Here. It's pretty cheap too, so I guess I'll make those. Okay, ULV tank. You go in there. Oh yeah, also some more glue here, so you go in there. Pop, pop, pop. 28 vacuum tubes. Awesome. Okay, now let's craft a shit ton of electronic circuits of steel casing. Yeah, assembler can't craft it. I need a circuit assembler. Eh, I mean, theoretically I can craft this, but it's gonna take a lot of. No, wait. It needs an NV circuit. Oh boy. Yeah. Again, hypothetically, I can craft it. I just don't wanna. Okay. Steel casing, 12 electronic circuits, and thank you. Okay, let's hope these 12 circuits will be enough for some time. Okay, Twitch stream is still healthy, I suppose. Like, it's not being, like, I'm not sure. Okay, hang on, I gotta look at something here. Okay, I'm back. Didn't really go anywhere, but I'm back. Mm-mm-mm. I let me just eat this soup. Okay, so so so. I should probably make more of these small steel gears too. So where's my steel? Probably make 32. Eh, it's not gonna be overkill. Right. I can't extract steel because it needs MV, right? Yep, it needs MV. Oh shoot, that sucks. I mean, this recipe is simple, but this is not. I need at least NV. Other than that, there's no way. Yeah, anything steel needs NV. Well, that sucks. Well, guess I'm gonna have to stick with my very expensive small gear recipes using plates and rods. And yeah, damn. Okay, sheesh. Should I just go ahead and make more steel? I wonder. More steel rods? Perchance. I'll also make some more steel plates, because you can never have enough of these. Okay, now this, pardon my clumsy fingers. Steel dust, go there. God, I love the C button. Like, it's not lightning fast, but it is way faster than those furnaces, and get this, it uses steam. So I don't really have to worry about fuel, like, ever again. Okay, let's get back to business. So gonna need my motors. Don't know what else I'm gonna need, so I'm just gonna hold on. Hang on, cause I low key forgot. Okay, electric piston. I need 4x copper wires. Um, kinda kinda out of wires again, but that's okay. Cause now I got a shit ton of copper thanks to tetrahedrite. Life's good. Oh shoot! I keep forgetting. Yeah. Oops. I don't think I'm gonna need 600 fine copper wires, but we'll see. Damn. Okay, electric piston can be put in an assembler, but it saves nothing. It saves on nothing, so don't even bother. Same with the robot arm, saves on nothing. Electric pump saves on nothing as well. So yeah, these parts, like, you're realistically saving nothing, crafting them with the assembler. So yeah, okay. Alloy smelter. Alright, I need some machine holes. I need 4 machines, so I'm just gonna go ahead and craft 4 hulls. Okay, 4 hulls. Okay, first alloy smelter. Yahoo! Is that it? Dead ass just 2 bowls of rice? Yeah, sure. You can wait. Okay, and my alloy smelter. I think I'll want to finish up my setup first. Also, gotta be careful of like voltage loss, whatever the term is. Okay, so basic alloy smelter has been crafted. Next is an anvil. Okay, I suppose I can get molten iron, right? No, I cannot. God damn it. How about wrought iron? Yeah, same. Okay, I can't extract these. Nor can I craft this way, so I guess I'll just have to do this. God, yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. Compressor, forge hammer. Maybe I'll upgrade the compressor first. Mm, yeah, it's pretty craftable. Okay, let's see. Forge hammer, compressor, basic compressor. Okay, and lastly, forge hammer, which I will dismantle my setup for. Hang on, this is tough. Okay, let me remove this first, and then that. Also remove this. Okay, with this barrel, I'll place it up here. I'm gonna need more barrels. Um, that's a lot of coal. Okay. Oh, what did it make? What are you crafting? Oh, yeah, just 4x wire. Yeah, nothing to worry about. Anyway, I'm gonna need it to make me more barrels. Mm, Then I'll retrieve my hoppers. Now let's remove this compressor and this alloy smelter. And in their place, alloy smelter goes here, and compressor goes here. Okay, and with my wrench, retrieve my, hang on, which one? This one, right? My crowbar. With my wrench and crowbar. Okay, hang on. Okay, and then I'll remove this pipe. Okay, dang, looks like I'm gonna have to do a little, like, snake. I also have too much shit. Tin, tin cable, tin wire. Okay, um, gonna need more rubber. Okay, Basic, sir. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Um, this is already a routing nightmare, and I'm short on that tin cable. Macerating it gives me some rubber, which is nice. Oh, but I kind of need more tin cables. So where's my tin? Wire mill. Oh wait, no, no, no. Wire mill. Okay, gonna need tin cables to do all that. In the meantime, barrels, alloy smelter, auto output down there, auto output down there. Okay, all this molds. You can. Oh shoot. Oh my god. Logistics nightmare. Okay. Mm-hmm. Force hammer. Oh wait, no, 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 no. Let's shove these down here. Okay. I'll place a barrel down here for when I finally upgrade the force hammer. Cool. There. Compressor. Wait. Oh shoot. I'm kinda stupid. Sorry. Bolts go over here. Hey, tin wires. Probably this much. Rubber bar. Bend. There's myself so much rubber here from all the purple slime. Yay! Mm-hmm. Wire cutter. Connect that. Oh shoot. Okay, let's see what I can do. Not much. Connect this way. Connect this way. Uh, great. And I can connect this way. Okay. Oof, oof. That was unnecessarily complicated, but sheesh. Okay, 45 iron ingots. Put into compressor. It does compress a little faster than the Steam version, which I guess is obvious. Mm. And these can wait for when I finally decide to craft my um arc furnace. For now, I can craft an iron anvil. I can craft an anvil, iron screw, iron plate. Thank you. Now, forge hammer needs an electric piston, which oh my god, more steel plates. Good thing I had some make. Let's take forge hammer, all steel here, piston, and forge hammer. Oh, cheaper than a macerator, of course. Now, the whole Steam setup can be retired. At least the Steam setup over here. Okay, so let's cut off the supply from here. Don't worry about the steam these pipes have inside them, because we're basically overproducing steam. Yeah, like unless we get a super efficient steam turbine, or maybe not really efficient, but powerful steam turbine, I don't think there's gonna be really much of a use for all this steam BS for much longer. Like, it's likely that we're gonna phase out steam power pretty soon. I'm not sure. There's no telling. Okay, and with that, I can do this. Hang on. Okay, this and do that. And boom. Forge hammer. Electric forge hammer. Cool. Okay, I got a lot of fluid pipes and covers. Now, realistically, this steam pipe is only supplying steam for this grinder and this oven. But then again, I do intend to upscale my ore processing setup, provided that's gonna use a lot of power, a lot of electricity. Like, I might have to reuse my steam turbine because of this steam right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to utilize my steam turbine to power the electric machines that I'm gonna use in this area. Okay, so this one processes impure ore, so like galena, tetrahedrite, limonite, that kind of shit. I'm gonna want another steam grinder here for pure ores like iron, gold, copper, lead, silver. Okay, and so the crushed ore will go into an electric forge hammer, and then they'll all go into this steam oven. Whose melting speed, I'm not sure if it's able to keep up. I will see. Okay. Press complete. Got some loot bags. Wow. Thanks for nothing, assholes. Anyway, rough brownstone. This can be stored in here. Standard minecart hall. Ooh, that's cool. I did mention some time ago that I wanted to set up a sort of minecart automation system with my like heavy polluters like the BBS and the coke ovens. Yeah, yeah, it might be a pretty good idea to get to that now. Cards are pretty nice. Oh, a simple card. I mean, sure, I can use pipes, but the pipes are so slow. You know, digging, woodcutter, farming, card modules, also these modules, solar panel. Oof, that's a lot of stuff. Ooh, nope. Integrated infinity reactor, infinity engine. Oh wow, thermal engine, coal power. Cards are pretty nice. External distributor, cargo manager. Ugh, like, no. Mm, Pondering if I should get into Project Red Transportation. I mean, it's also logistics, but I'm gonna need to craft chips. These chips, per se, aren't hard to craft, like aren't too hard to craft. Edge low voltage wiring. Well, I might change my mind. Okay, again, theoretically, they're craftable. I just don't know if they're worth it to invest into. Yeah, and logistics with pipes. This is from Logistic Pipes. They do have a lot of stuff. Default routes, item sync, default routes, blank module. Okay, I suppose I can do these more item syncs. Extractor module. So quicksort, blue alloy bolts. Now this needs some MV circuits. The extractor module doesn't. Filtering by type. Polymorphic item sync. Item sync. Provider module. This needs MV shenanigans. Right. Oh my god, I'm not sure. I mean, tin is extractable. Soldering alloy is also extractable, but it needs mixer. And mixer. Oh my god. Ooh, logistics. You see, logistics is always a conundrum. But sure. What else are we gonna do today? This is extractor and macerator. Okay, macerator. Oh, yes, I'll just go ahead and make an extractor as well. Yeah, on a tiny ore washer, ore washing plant. Circuit assembler, which will help us progress towards MP. hmm But I'm not sure. Hmm. Hello, parent. How's your black hole today? Cobalt brass to make cutting machine. You know what? Maybe I'll do that. But in order to get cobalt dust, I need to do stuff with copper or cobalite. Of course, I can get byproducts from macerating, so just have to wash it and then thermal centrifuge it. So I guess that those are the two things I will craft next. So there isn't a quest for the thermal centrifuge. So this is more or less just a side quest. Side. Yeah, forget it. Meh. Um, thermal centrifuge and ore washing plant. However, the ore washing plant is painfully slow. Like, it's really, really slow. It kind of depends on what ore you're processing, but get this. This one takes 15 seconds. It needs quite a lot of water. Ore washing plant. And then it gives cobalite, and then with this purified cobalt. Oh wait, no. That's the wrong one. Oops. Cobalt dust. Cobalt. Oh, hang on. Oh, wait, cobalite. Oh, wait, what? Cobaltite. I'm sorry. It's cobaltite. Okay, so cobaltite can be purified, can be washed to get cobalt dust, and then thermocentrifuged to get more cobalt dust. Yeah, ore washing, thermocentrifuge, all's good. But of course, they won't be part of my ore processing chain because it's just not gonna be worth it. Okay, it's just not gonna be worth it. Also, I think I'll place them over here. I don't know. I do not. How's my water tanks looking? Oof, filling up. Oh, whoa. Oof. Okay. Beam, never a problem. Water, blood. Suppose I'll take 2 full cells of water. Okay, let's get washing and spinning. Thermal centrifuge and washing plants. Oh, hang on. I still haven't crafted my macerator. Give me a sec. Piston once more. Spin and macerator. Oh shoot. Okay. Magnetic rods. Copper wires. Thank you. Electric motor. Basic macerator. Place you over here. We'll retrieve this chest and this chest. We'll retrieve this hopper and this steam macerator. Oh, coal. All this coal. Where's the compressor? Macerator. Okay, hopper goes in there and there. Okay, let's just, I don't know, move this steam compressor elsewhere. Maybe over here. I'm not sure. Hmm. Okay. More barrels. Assembly machine. Okay. There. Output down. Basic master. Let me see just how long it takes to macerate, say, a piece of silver. Hang on. Cable, cable, cable. Of course, there's loss, so yeah, 20 seconds. Nope. Okay. Come on. Ore washing plant needs 2 tin rollers. This is okay, so I need 9 tin ingots. Do it. The LV variant can still extract tin, which is a good thing, because tin rollers are a bitch. Okay, I'll also need more electric pumps, so maybe more tin. Sure, 27 ingots. Okay, now roller mold. Mold tin. There. I mean, this is a way more compact way of making rollers. Like, look at this. You need plates, you need rings, and you need screws, and to make these two, you need rods. Too many steps. This is way simpler. Okay, some tin rollers, which can be turned into electric pumps. Oh, rubber rings. And I guess tin screws. Electric pump. Bronze float pipe. No, not that wrench. Okay, what am I missing exactly? Oh, more rollers. Sure. Here, I'll make one more, because I like number 4. Okay. For washing plant now only needs hulls. Okay, another stack of steel plates. Okay, machine hull. 2 hulls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. For washing plant, thermal centrifuge needs more tin cable. Tin cable. And what else? Okay, 4x copper wire. Simple enough. Thermal centrifuge. Thank you. Now there is a quest for the ore washing plant, but there isn't a quest for the thermal centrifuge, which is kind of sad. Whatever. Anyway, put the water in there. Okay, now let's go cobalt tight. I really don't have a lot of cobaltites, do I? It spawns in the nickel vein, which is fine. Now, Steam Macerator, because it's still the superior machine in terms of grinding cobaltite. Okay. There are these hubs that I can put into fluid containers, fluid producers. But do I care? Really? Mm, mm, mm. Let's move this tank up here, because I can jump really high now. I mean, it's not exactly easy to get there. Maybe I'll move it up here. Yeah, okay. Now, where's my lunchbox? What do I have here? Beef Wellington. Sure, I'll eat that. Okay, so with my cobaltite, I can. Alright, cables. There is lost. So yeah, placing machines in a in a line like this isn't the best, but I mean, I'm kind of bad when it comes to arranging stuff. Mm, I'm not sure how else I would change, like redo this whole system while retaining aesthetic, convenience, and function. Alright, I keep forgetting it's 4.25 for each rotor, so I mean, if I want, I could just turn this back into uh, or into what? Uh, Ingots. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I have the ingot mold over here. Boom. Thank you. Okay. Output. And I need another barrel. Should be about okay. Assemble. Can also turn all this red alloy back into red alloy ingots if I wanna. But I'm just gonna keep it there. Cause okay, now we have purified cobaltite or cobaltite ore, which can then be thermally centrifuged. Just like that. Oh my god, it's yeah, it's gonna take a while. Okay, sure, that's it. Mm, mm, yeah, a centrifuged cobaltite ore. This can be macerated into cobaltite dust to get even more. But nah. And then finally electrolyze it to get cobalt, arsenic, and sulfur. But I don't have an electrolyzer. I think there is a quest for it around here somewhere, right? Or is it a strictly MV thing? I'm not sure. Magnesium. Magnesium crossbow. I'm gonna skip this and go straight for aluminium. Yeah. Aluminium. The only way to get it is by blasting raw aluminium with any of these gases or with carbon dust, alumina and carbon, alumina and cryolite. But there are many ways to go about this. Raw aluminum can be acquired by casting aluminum and then blasting. Yeah. Either way, I'm gonna need an electric blast furnace for item auto output. Right. I keep getting down. Okay, cobalt. This cobalt also needs a blast furnace to, yeah, you guessed it. This can be, the ingot can then be smelted in a table or just straight up put into an extruder when it needs NV. Cobalt, like without all of these fancy graphic materials, cobalt would be one of the most powerful materials in Tinker's construct. And also I'm low on power again, so well, here comes another semi-fluid. Now how are my coke ovens and my creosote doing? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna make a shit ton of semi-fluid generators. Like, as many as I can. So, steel. Lots and lots of steel. Okay, I'm gonna need more iron rods as well. Okay, probably about 24, 23. Okay, yeah. Motor needs more copper wires. Electric motor. Boom. Tin cable shortish. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a lot of tin and I have a lot of rubber, but eh. Tin cable. 27 electric motors. Now I need a few electric pistons. Yep. Let's make about 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 be enough. Right now I have like 2 more, 3 more semi-fluids. So 6 electric pistons. Okay, Tembaga gears. Now can I extract Tembaga? Yes, I can. Okay. I'll also make more Tembaga. This is like 7 gold and 3 copper. And like this. Okay. Alloy smelter is this one. Oh my god. Okay, this is not gonna get enough electricity, so I will disconnect it for now. Because it's not gonna have enough to run anyway. So yeah. Save electricity for everything else. Okay, so which one will take longer? 1.2 for all this, so that's a total of okay. I only need 4 ingots for 1 gear though, as opposed to 8. Yeah, I only need 4 ingots for 1 gear. So yeah, that's gonna save a lot. Now I want to make 6 gears, so that will be 24 ingots. Okay, extract. Okay, you make your mold. Yeah, it's slightly faster and uses less metal to make gears, so what's not to like, you know? Everybody. There, some bag of gears. Okay, next, electronic circuits, which I'm out of again. This time I'm short on. Damn it. Okay, so with some glue and wood pulp, can make a lot of. Why am I like this? Okay, let's macerate this. Of course, I'm not gonna net any sticky resin because yeah, this is a steam. Okay, more wood pulp, for more wood planks, and then more circuit boards. I still have a lot of foil. Let me retrieve this red alloy and retrieve some glue. Okay, got some cobalt. Um, oof. The stuff to take care of. Okay, wood pulp. Now assembling machine. Put this in. Um, okay, set the chip to 2. It's gonna take a hot minute, 2 minutes, 2 hot minutes, but it'll be worth it because yeah, you don't have to compress 8 into one, you know, but you're getting straight up 1 to 1. So what's not to like? Also, why did I do that? I still need my glue to make circuit boards. Yeah, still need my glue to make circuit boards. In the meantime, I suppose this can keep thermally centrifuging all this cobaltite. Meh. Yeah, this thing takes. Yeah, this is taking its sweet time. Okay, where can I store my stone dust up here? Bless me. Right. Uh, say what? Oh no! All my progress. Okay. Ugh, this thing takes 2 whole minutes. And it uses like 30 EU per tick. Yeah, that's a lot. Jesus, this gonna take so long. Okay, just gonna wait here a little. I would plank. Wait, no, no, no. Oh my god, what did it make? Wow, there's so many recipes. Hang on. Okay, 6. I need 6. Large wooden food pipes. Why would I want this? I guess technically it's kind of like infinite wood plank. Like a large wood food pipe gives 6 wood pulp, and 6 planks gave me 2. Of course, with some glue. So yeah, it's basically infinite wood pulp. If anybody bothers to automate that, like why would you? Honestly, why would anyone? Anyway, got some vacuum tubes, which I guess should be turned into more vacuum tubes. Okay, so red alloy, glass tube, copper wire, and steel rods. Just gotta wait for all the circuit boards. Takes a bit, 80 seconds or 8. So yeah, 10 on average. Like on average, each takes 10 seconds. Anyway, lunchbox. Nom 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 nom. What did I eat? Good beef Wellington. Mm-mm-mm. Steel casing and red alloy cable. Using circuit assembler, I won't have to use the steel casing anymore, and it saves on a little bit of red alloy. Maybe I should consider that. But anyway, some bag up. Okay, steel plates, wrought iron plates, velvet machine casing. 1, 2, 3. Machine hull 3, and semi-fluid 3. There. And now more food pipes. Okay, wrench, not that wrench. Point it down. Connect the pipe. There. Point these down. Connect pipes. Boom. Okay, 5 semi-fluids. Should hopefully be enough power for a while. Hopefully. Okay, now to connect the wires. There, there, and there. Connect the cables, not the wires. And now this can keep thermally centrifuging, if that's a word. Okay. The cobalt to get me some cobalt dust. Did I store all my cobalt already? Red alloy ingot. Over there. Over there. Seriously, am I out of cobalt? Huh. Meh. Whatever. Cobalt. Okay, we have some cobalt dust, which can be combined with tin and brass to make cobalt brass. Maybe I'd wanna consider crafting a mixer just to get a little bit more yield from all these alloy dust crafting. Apiary, sure, thanks. Greatly appreciate it. I don't know if I want to get into the whole beekeeping thing in this pack. I mean, I never really ever touched it in any pack, old like old school or modern. So like forestry bees, no. Resourceful bees in newer versions, no. I don't know. I'm such an anti-bee guy. Okay. Is there a quest for a mixer in here somewhere? Oh, there is. Okay, mixer. Okay, mixer. Glass, motor, motor. Um, two circuits. So that's the mm, okay. Gotta make more copper wires. Let's see. Assembling machine. Glass tube. Tube. Okay. Vacuum tubes. Dum, dum. Vacuum tube. Glass tube. Copper wire and all of that. And five. Okay. What next? Red our cables and resistors. Oh wait, I'm low on resistors. Coal, fine copper, fine wire, and normal wire. Okay, coal dust, normal wire, and fine wire using glue. That, that, wood plank, or here, or vacuum tube. Um, resistor needs, okay, coal dust, fine wire, and okay, program 3 takes a bit. Vacuum tube, HV fluid type, high voltage, MV battery charge, ultra low voltage, turbocharger, test buffer. 1 item every 20. Again, storage components, processors, circuit, processors, assembler or its driver. Arista. That's actually weirdly craftable, but of course, Cranktech machines allow for easier automation. Oof, oof, oof. Okay. Mm, okay. Mixer needs another hole. Mixing. Oh, wrong wrench. And a hole and a mixer. Damn. I'm actually running out of space for all these machines, which kind of sucks. An alternative is just place another row of machines here. I'm not sure about that. It's gonna be far too messy, if anything. I guess I'll place the mixer over here, and the extractor can be whatever. I'm not sure. I'll just use the fat extractor. It works. And yeah, I think I might have to relocate this system, this setup again, maybe somewhere over here to make room for more machines. Maybe, but I will need a lot of machines. Okay, now with my mixer, I need to give it a cable. I need to give it a barrel, another barrel. Now with more wires. 4. No, it should be 5. Hang on. Yeah, it's just gonna make more copper wires. Okay. That. Wait. Hang on. No. Here. Is it 5? Oh yeah, it needs not glue, but this. Thanks for that thing. Okay. Output below. Tin cable. Connect. Oh, that's right. So much steel. Okay. With mixer, I can make some cobalt brass. Ooh, a new screwdriver. And I haven't had to use screwdrivers in crafting in a while, which is nice. Okay, now cobalt brass. Need cobalt tin brass. Of course. Okay, it. Oh, I'm gonna need more brass. Now, if I want more brass, I need more zinc. If I want more zinc, I gotta process. Now, if I process all this zinc, crushing it, purifying it, I get tin, not zinc. Get some gallium. What's gallium gonna be good for? And nothing within the foreseeable future. So I'm just gonna raw process all this. Back. Centrifuge cobaltite can be macerated once more, but nobody cares. I only cares about the cobalt dust. Okay, got some zinc, which can be forge hammered. And lots of vacuum tubes. Impure cloud zinc dust. This can be put into a centrifuge, which takes how long? 26 seconds? Yeah, no shit. A simple washer could be nice to craft. And it does use water, so not sure. Mm, okay, Porsche hammer more beats. No. Voltage, industrial glass, reinforced glass. Wow. Impure pyrothic dust. Oh, snow. No. Zinc. Thank you. Okay, now with all this zinc, now all I need is brass. Ugh, okay, brass is three copper and one zinc. Yeah, three copper and one zinc. No, make about this much. Mhm, 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 mhm. Zinc core. Oh, it's melter molding. Fluid extractor recycling. Tiltix. That, that could work. Mm. If I'm like really stingy and low on resources and desperate. Anyway, give me that brass. Okay, so with 5 cobalt, I can combine with 35 brass ingots. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 7. Whatever. Why did I say 6, 7? Oh no, my motor just broke. How terrible. Wait, iron works. Doesn't have to be wrought iron. Yeah, doesn't have to be. And now mix this shit up. Okay, now what's the chip? One. And is power in? I suppose. Does it need some sort of fluid? Nope. And ULV. Okay, 7. Tin, not zinc. Kind of trash, man. Okay, 10. 5 tin. There we go. Okay, got a lot of machines here. Cobalt brass, and then I can make these small pile of diamond dust. Sifting machine, but it takes so long to sift. Mass rating, centrifuge diamond ore, lathe. And put the diamond here to make a diamond rod, which will be useful. Diamond covered kinesis pipe. Dolly. Cutting machine. Lathe. But it takes so long because the ice diamond from diamond plant. Multi-block centrifuge. Whatever. Diamond saw plate. Yeah. Master reading. Shape crafting from one diamond dust. Diamond dust. Centrifuge diamond ore. Really? Is that necessary? Oh god. Oh my god. I gotta centrifuge the diamond, right? Not really. Impure pyre of diamond dust. Oh yeah. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, so raw diamond ore. Wait, do I have diamond dust? Oh yeah, I do. I have crushed diamond ore, which I will. Forge hammer. Impure pile of diamond dust. Then again, I guess it's just centrifuge because I'm too lazy. And using on whole water for that is kind of not. Of course, it's gonna take 5 minutes. Oh fuck. What did I just do? What did I just get myself into? Jesus. Mm-hmm. 5 minutes. Battery. Basic furnace. Basic canner. Okay. I guess I'll go smelt some lead. Do I have any galena? No, I don't have spare galena. Okay, so sure. I'll macerate all that stibnite. Wait, did I get exactly one stack of stibnite? But that's funny. Okay. Yeah. Galena, stibnite. 5 minutes. Galena, stibnite to make battery. Now this needs real battery lithium. Battery alloy. Small lithium battery. Black Decker. Reusable battery lithium. Oh, it's in this chapter. Yep. Gonna need a lithium battery. This stibnite can be smelted into antimony or wash to hopefully get some antimony. Then thermocentrifuged again to get some, maybe some antimony, and then, yeah, it's a lot of extra steps that yield about roughly 33% more, I guess, roughly 33% more antimony, which will be a worthy, sorry, which will be worthy investment in the future. It's not now. Also this way for chemical bath, we will get purified stibnite and then be thermocentrifuged. This way yields even more, like 50%. So yeah, wait, correction, this yields about um uh, almost 40% extra. Yeah, sorry, it's still spinning. Oh my god. Okay, hang on a sec. Sorry, I didn't realize I had my mic off the entire time. My bad. Yeah, that's my bad. Anyway. Oh, fuck. Um, okay. Dismantle all of these. Yeah. Okay. Now let's put the thingy over here. Oh, here, here. This will be the output bus. Okay. Cross plated bricks. This will be the input bus. This is the controller. Okay. All of these. Oh. Pum, 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 pum. Okay, wait, no. Steam hatch, which will be right here. Pretty convenient. Steam hatch. Okay. Connect there. Disconnect there. Okay. Kind of like this. Copper. Connect there. Connect down. Place a chest on top. Okay. And then a steam oven. Chest. Mm-hmm. Okay, something like this. And channel steam over here. Okay. And yeah, that's it. Now we have a lot of galena and stibnite, which I will not be asked with processing any further. I'm just gonna throw everything in here to smelt. And now suddenly I got a huge thingy. Of course it's not very um nice aesthetic wise, so I will have to disconnect these. Um uh okay. Hang on, disconnect that. Okay. These all have a lot of okay. Um God, this is tough. Okay. mm, Okay. All my cells go in here, 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 okay, and here, Okay, and that should be it. Take that. Let me relocate all of these so they end up in a more central place. Okay. Mm, and the pipes in here. Okay. My semi-fluids should now. I don't think they should touch the windows because aesthetic reasons. So they will be placed here. All point down. Wire cutter. I will have to make a new one. Okay. Can I make an optonite wire cutter? I can. Okay. I need 3 plates, 2 rods, and 3 plates, 2 rods, and 1 screw. 3 plates. Can I extract this? Nope. MV. Right. I forgot. Um, shoot. Let me still put some creosotes inside all of these. Okay. Now I just need to connect those with a wire cutter. Damn it. I still gotta make a iron wire cutter for the time being. That is not ideal. But sure, I'm out of iron rods. Fuck. Fine. Just file. Where's my file? Where are my files? Here. Okay. Wire cutter. Iron file. Okay. Ooh. Disconnect these. Connect, and connect. Yeah, placing it like touching the windows would also mean I'd have no place for maintenance. Okay, empty. Why am I doing this? Okay, is everything connected? Okay. Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay, now let's continue with the whole fluid pipe thingy. Oh shoot, that was not supposed to happen. There. Okay. Just connect them pipes like this, but not connect them to the generators just yet. Cool. 3 obsonite plates. Mm-hmm. Lathe, lathe, and sure. I have a cutting machine and a distillery. This distillery will not need uh, power outputs, item outputs. Okay, vending machine, rubber sheet. Okay, hang on. Tin wire, cable, there. Wire cutter, there. Now with this, I can put some creosote oil in. Okay, how do I make lubricant again? Distillery oil. Okay, 24. Okay, 24. 25 will turn into 8. Then some lubricant. Not a lot, but decent. Mm-hmm. To make money. Woo! Life feels good with all these machines. Okay, offset night rod. I have no way to turn this into. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, offset bolts in a cutting machine. Okay, lubricant. The nice thing is that these cutting recipes don't use a lot of electricity at all. Wire cutter. Just one more screw. Hey, no. Oh shoot. It already made all these. Goddamn. Alternate rotor. Branch cutter. Decorator's trowel. I guess if I really wanna, I can recycle that. Obsidianite. Obsidianite wire cutter. Because I have a lot of obsidianite. Okay. Delightful. Okay. And now we can connect these pipes. Awesome. Beautiful. I still have the place for a few more machines. Not too many, but some. Now with that out of the way, you can get a program circuit for 64 empty cells. And I'll take the circuit. For the cells, I'll just make steel cells. I'm not gonna want to make those small cells, you know. So I think theoretically I can recycle those small cells. Empty cell can be recycled. Uh, they're made of tin, mind you. Universal fluid cell. Yep, tin casing. Yeah, they're made of tin. They're not, they're not very available. I'd rather just take circuits. Okay, now with the distillery, you can get sulfuric gas, sulfuric naphtha, heavy sulfuric fuel, and light sulfuric fuel. And then with a chemical reactor, we'll be able to desulfurize all these, as well as some hydrogen too. Hydrogen. I can chemical bath, I can chemical reactor, can mix, I can distill, I can centrifuge brown limonite. 4 brown limonite gives 1 iron and some. Wow, what the hell is this? So effectively for iron, you're trading 3 iron for some gas. That doesn't seem fair. Really seems does. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything you can do. Like an electrolyzer is a different story. Mm. Nitrogen. Esters, oil, sand, antimony, and lead. Antimony and lead. Boom. Thank you. Thank you. Why would I want this? It also produces pollution. Like, no. Unless I'm like really desperate for some of these. Okay. Battery alloy, which will give us some battery hull. Now, I don't have polyethylene, sadly. If I want polyethylene, I need ethylene. Ethylene I can get from lots of stuff. Or I can distill some of these. Okay. Either way, I should be able to craft some battery hulls. Now with the battery hulls, I should then work on lithium and all that. That's stuff for the next stream. I think this one is gonna conclude right about now. I think. Look at all this lubricant. The cutting machine doesn't really use a lot of lube either. So there's this vacuum hopper. There are these diamond spikes, which could be useful for setting up a mob farm, but right now I don't really have a use for a mob farm. Diamond chests, though. Ooh, these could be useful. Diamond rod. Long diamond rod. Lathe. Now I have one diamond spruce, and I want diamond rods. Diamond rods take a really long time, and then cut the rods into diamond bolts, and finally lathe the bolts into screws. Anyway, guess I'll get lathing the diamonds. It's pretty nice that you can lathe the diamonds with just LV. At the LV stage, you can already lathe the diamonds. Of course, they'll take really long, like 3 minutes per rod. You know, 3 minutes per rod. Insane. This is still distilling creosote oil into lubricants, which is nice. Steam grinder, oven. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with all of my setups so far. Looks pretty clean. Everything looks way cleaner than whatever the hell it was before, cleaning up. uh, anyway, these are still feeding water into the boilers and still building up some water, which is nice. Okay, now still I'm not using virtually enough steam to justify unlocking more boilers. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have made like 9 boilers, but we'll see. Okay, put this extractor somewhere random. I don't know, maybe here. I could make a basic extractor, I just don't wanna, you know. Diamond chest, gold to diamond chest. Yeah, it's really simple. Diamond plate, diamond scroll, gold to diamond, diamond tanks. Mhm. These tanks store quite a lot, 64 buckets. A stack of 4 would store 256. Not as much as that iron tank, but you know. Okay, so before the stream ends, I'll go to the nether and check on my steel. There's so much creosote in here. Like, really, there's absolutely no worry. Mixed salad, shrimp salad. Sure. Nom, 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 nom. Hey, how's my steel doing? Whew, pretty good. Here's some more coke. This place is so polluted, but it's fine because it's the nether. And it's in a different chunk than my portal. So it is adjacent. Maybe I should have placed it a little further away, but nah, that would be too much trouble traveling back and forth. Mm. Okay, lots and lots of machines. Time test. I think we're gonna work with batteries and then oil next. Working with oil. Simple distillation. Spheric like fuel cell. From raw oil, you can get spheric like fuel. This can be burned in a combustion generator fuel or then put into a chemical reactor to be desulfurized. So combine with some hydrogen and you got yourself some light fuel. Okay, sorry for the hold up. Mhm. Oil drilling rig is pulverizing, sulfuric acid, light fuel power, basic cracking. Light fuel could be a pretty good source of power. Like, where is it? Light fuel. 305,000 EU per cell. And each cell contains like how much? 1,000 liters. So yeah, this of course is way better than using creosote, these semi-fluids, but also a more complicated, um, more complicated process. Because first you gotta dig for oil, and then you gotta refine the oil into sulfuric light fuel, and then you gotta desulfurize it by reacting with hydrogen and hydrogen. Right, you need to electrolyze the water for that. Electrolyze the water cell, salt water. Yeah. Either way, since these recipes only have one fluid, one fluid output and one fluid input, you're gonna have to put in extra cells to contain the spare outputs. There are many ways to go about this, but just distilling water seems to be the best way. And I guess with all that spare steam, I can set up a water pump, steel water pump. Definitely produces water way faster than those tanks, those railcraft tanks. Okay, let me see. Tank. Let's see tank walls. So steel tank walls. I can make steel tank walls, which will store twice as much as iron, or aluminium, which will store 4 times as much. There's also dyed variants for whatever reason. Stainless steel, titanium, tungsten steel, palladium, iridium, osmium, neutronium. I mean, neutronium plates, neutronium. Eh, neutronium is like very here. So can go makes a steel tank wall if I so wish to. Steel tank for water, maybe. I think. I mean, a water tank is very tempting. That runs on, yeah, steam. I mean, I'm overproducing steam, mind you. So yeah, maybe a water pump to produce water isn't a bad idea. And store it in a steel tank. Okay, let me check real quick. How much? How much tank walls? How many tank walls do I need? Okay, um, let's look at railcraft tanks on the wiki, of course. Okay, so 5 by 5 by 5 needs 98 tank walls, two of which are gonna be valves. I can input more valves if I so wanna. Mhm. Yeah, valves. Okay, so valves on any side can can be either input or output, but valves on the bottom side will auto output, which is nice. So 5 by 5 by 5 needs 98. And a 5 by 5 by 5 steel tank will store 4 million liters or 4,000 buckets, which is nice. Okay, but 98, which means I'm gonna need 196 tank, 196, and then some for the valves. Do I wanna? I mean, this recipe needs MV to craft, so maybe I'll just stick with the iron tanks. Maybe. Oh my god, look at all these diamond rods. As I said, 3 whole minutes. And then I can put the diamond rods into the cutting machine, which will take a minute and a half, roughly. Not really. Okay, so I guess more iron tank balls. So let's bend more iron. Wow. Okay, so how big do I want to make the water tank? Let's see, where else can I place a tank? Probably next to the steam tank. So here in this corner, so the water pump can be close by, somewhere over here. And these tanks can be phased out. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Or maybe I can just place it straight over here. Maybe not a bad idea, but yeah, I think I'll just place it. Pondering. Hmm. Hmm. Let me get this. Placing here means easy water access. If I place a water tank over here, unless I want to waste a pump cover, then the water pipe to those solar boilers will be pretty long. Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of wood, but it will not look nice. It's gonna look pretty ugly. So maybe I will still place a water tank here next to the steam tank, I suppose. Okay, so 7 by 7 by 7 requires 218 tank walls, which is more or less 8 stacks of iron. Okay. I'm not gonna have enough. Do I have anything that produces iron? Solar earth, basaltic, all this basaltic shit. This iron, pyrites, magnetite, pyrochlore. What does this do? Not much. Okay. Do I have any limonites? Sulfur, lead, magnetite, stone, graphite, stone, oh, brown limonite. That's cool. Okay. Now macerate all of these for me. And bend all of these for me. Nom 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 nom. Beast sugar. Okay. These are 5 semi-fluid generators. Like, there's no way these can't supply power to like 3 running machines at once. Like only 3 of my machines are running. Okay, maybe 4. Not really, just 3. But yeah, this is using steam and this is also using steam, but like it's not actually using anything because it's not smelting anything. But yeah, looks like we're in a pretty good spot for now. Oh boy, diamond bolts, which can then be lathed again to make diamond screws. Awesome. I should also compress some blocks of diamond to make some diamond plates. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, these can be compressed into, yep, diamond blocks. Compressor, and then cut the diamond blocks. Now, a diamond block would take 6 minutes. And mind you, this is with lubricant. 6 minutes. Oh boy. Sure. Let's get cutting. Working with diamonds. Yeah. I mean, come on, it's diamond. It's diamond. Come on. It's freaking diamond. Okay. Um, wait. Making steel tank without MV is gonna be very resource consuming. Because I need to craft these steel, these screws, and each screw is like 1/8. Yeah, 1/8 of an ingot. Sure, you might say that's not a lot, but have you considered that 1/8 of like 500 is like a whole stack? Yeah, I don't have an extra stack of steel to spare. Okay, steel is something I still gotta be conservative with because it takes so long to produce. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, that's it for today. Um, yeah, I have nothing to say. I cannot do outros, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, suck it up. I'm not a great content creator. I'm just doing it for fun. Yeah, okay. Either way, thanks for watching. If you even did, if you bothered to watch, toodles. No, wait, no. I like this song, so I'll let it play. I'll let it play through. Okay, and that's it for the song. However, I'm still gonna just look a little bit more and get this silicon dust, zircon, redstone. I mean, you can get iron from redstone, pyrite, ruby. Okay, so electrolyzer, blah 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 blah. Okay, get silicon, at least tier 5 planets. Well, zircon. Oof, I can't even get this normally. Okay, yeah, now, okay, I'm stopping.